Thailand has entered the new era of political history. Before the May 14th, we have political parties called pro-democratic camp. We have political parties called conservative, pro-junta, whatever camp. But after the May 14th, everything changed. It's more and more clear that Thailand has entered a new era of polarization, not between the junta authoritarian camp and pro-democratic camp anymore. What's going to happen this week, next week, or by the end of this month is what should I call a mutant, a hybrid coalition. What I think can describe it best is not hybrid government. When you say hybrid, it's thing number A and thing number 2 together, right? I will say this government is a crossbreeding or mutant government because you choose A, then A become A.5 and join with B, not A join with B. So it mutates from what it promised with voters before the election. And that ended the polarization between pro-democratic and pro-junta camps because there's no more. They already mutated into one. We are still in the land of polarization, political polarization. The new polarization, my opinion only, and you can debate with me, is the polarization between the past and the future. I think I will have to speak very frankly here that the voting result from the May 14th surprised us all. Us all mean the whole Thai people and also the party. Before the election, the landslide campaign of Pheu Thai was so powerful, and as I was one of the campaigners for Move Forward Party, formally at that time, it was a very challenging task for us to beat the landslide campaign because Thai people love to choose the winner, right? No one want to choose a. In Europe or maybe in other part of the world, it would be different. You choose a party you love, you are loyal to. But in Thailand, yes, of course, people choose a party you love, but normally people will not vote for the party that will not win or not likely to win. So that's why the landslide campaign was very powerful. More than that, the Thai Rak Thai, the first generation of Pheu Thai party, the Thai Rak Thai did that before in the past, nearly 20 years ago. So that ensured Thai people that the dream of landslide win will come true after the election date. That's why before the election, no one in the party, no one who did the campaign expect to win big. We expected the best case scenario for Move Forward Party was to win enough to make a leverage for us to ask to join a coalition. Because we know that before the election, it was very likely that Pheu Thai either win very big landslide victory or win a relatively big winning and have to be forced because of the constitution, the current constitution, have to be forced to join with the pro-junta camp party. That's the scenario. And we only had a choice that to win big enough to make us enough leverage to join a coalition. If we ended up as a 30 or 40 seat party, and believe me, 80% of the people believe that we will win 40, 50, 70 seats in the election. It was very likely that we would not be able to join in the coalition because we know that not many parties want to work the same way with us, especially in the parliament, not to mention in the government. But after May 14th, and this is what I will propose tonight, Thailand has entered the new era of political history. Before the May 14th, we have political parties called pro-democratic camp. We have political parties called conservative, pro-junta, whatever camp. The polarization in Thai politics in the past 25 years, at least, had been divided that way. But after the May 14th, everything changed. And after the 3 months of an attempt to form a coalition, it is more and more clear that Thailand has entered a new era of polarization, not between the junta authoritarian camp and pro-democratic camp anymore. What's going to happen this week, next week, or by the end of this month is what I called, and I spent more than 2 hours to find the exact vocabulary suitable to call this comment. What should I call? A mutant, a hybrid, a crossbreeding coalition. And what I think can describe it best is not hybrid. Because hybrid government, when you say hybrid, is thing number A and thing number 2 together, right? I will say this government is a crossbreeding or mutant government because you choose A. Then A become A.5 and join with B. Not A join with B. So it mutates from what it promised with voters before the election. So we have this happening in front of 39 voters in Thailand. And that ended the polarization between pro-democratic and pro-junta camps because there is no more. They already mutate into one. So the new era of polarization, and yes, we are still in a very polarized Thailand, right? Not a compromise, the land of compromise, if I would say. No, we are still in the land of polarization, political polarization. The new polarization, my opinion only, and you can debate with me, is the polarization between the past and the future. And this is the first time in Thailand, and if you are from European country, you are from the United States, you will be very confused. In Thailand, it is never easy to separate between conservative and progressive political parties because political parties never fully represent those ideas. But now it's become very clear that political parties in Thailand has been divided into the past camp, I call the past, that's pro-status quo conservative camp, who want to keep everything the same. And the future camp, the camp that propose change, and change that people believe, at least enough people believe, and make that party win the most in the last election. So we are going to have this kind of polarization. How it will go in Thailand in the next year, in the next 10 years, in the next decade, I don't really have an idea right now. But I have a very sketchy idea of a deeper but clearer and more to the point kind of polarization. In the past, people are divided into different colors, red, yellow, multi-colors, green, blue, and people fight each other. Now I think people see clearly what and who they are fighting with and fighting for. And I think it's a long, tough road, but it is a good direction and right direction. Yet a long road we are going to fight. And the next election hopefully will happen not in the next 4 years, but maybe 2, as soon as the constitution drafting period ends. I think unavoidably people are going to call for the fresh election, and hopefully we are going to have the next election, and people are going to decide again under this kind of new polarization how they're going to vote, and you see a a very exciting moment of the Thai politics. I will finish my proposal here.
I wanted just to quickly follow up. Do you believe that in some ways Move Forward is better off being in opposition? It can stay clean, it can keep its reputation pure, not be sullied by getting into the business of governing.
We never believe in pure politics. We believe in frank politics. Politics that you speak frankly to the people and you just do your work, you propose your policy, and you just keep that in mind all the time before and after the elections. And for many Thai people, how to do politics this way is deemed naive or even stupid, and it's a part of us not being successful in forming a coalition, forming a government. But to answer your question directly, I don't think Move Forward Party will choose to be in the opposition deliberately, never, not intentionally. I think they fight, and maybe they linger too much on trying to be a government, in my personal opinion. But they try, but it's proven fail for many reasons, and we can discuss later on. But no, every party was founded to be in the government, not in the opposition. All saying say that you have to be in the opposition two times before you are going to be a good government. I don't know who said that. I don't agree. We can be a good government if we can be a good opposition. It doesn't depend on what position you are. If you are true to your core value, to your promises you keep to the people, you can be good, either being in the opposition or in the government.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Virapat,